Okay, I need you to stop scrolling for a second. Not because I'm going to tell you to quit your job, move to Bali, and become a digital entrepreneur. No, I need you to stop because the World Cup started today. And before you say, yeah, I know, I already picked my bracket, I need you to understand something. Every 4 years, the entire planet loses its mind over football. Billions of people, billions of searches, billions of dollars flowing through TVs, bars, delivery apps, jerseys, streaming platforms, meme pages, betting sites, and group chats that nobody asked to be added to. And most people, they spend during this window. And look, I know what you're thinking. This is probably another one of those videos where the tips are things like sell your kidney or work 6 jobs simultaneously. Well, not this time. It's not, promise. But I do want to say something before we dive in, because this matters. The real point. Here's what this video is actually about. It's not about getting rich during the World Cup. The World Cup lasts 39 days. You're not becoming a millionaire in 39 days. What this is about is starting. Because here's something nobody tells you about money. Everyone starts at zero. Everyone. The person with a $50,000 emergency fund started at zero. The person with $500 in a savings account started at zero. The person who retired at 55 started at zero. We all know this, but somehow when it's us, we think it doesn't count. We think, what's the point of making an extra $200? I'll tell you what the point is. The point is that $200 becomes $400. $400 becomes a habit. A habit becomes a savings account. A savings account becomes breathing room. Breathing room becomes options. And options are freedom. Nobody starts a race halfway through the track. So, the goal of this video isn't for you to quit your job. The goal is for you to finish this World Cup with something you didn't have before, a little extra cash, a little more confidence, and maybe, just maybe, the beginning of a financial cushion. That's it. That's the whole pitch. Now, let's talk about the money. Quick context, because the numbers here are genuinely wild. FIFA World Cup 2026 is the biggest World Cup in history. 48 teams, 104 matches, 16 host cities across the US, Canada, and Mexico. The final is on July 19th in New Jersey. The estimated global economic impact, up to $40.9 billion. That's not a typo, $40.9 billion. And right now, as in this week, the internet is absolutely on fire with World Cup searches. People are looking for streaming options, match schedules, watch party ideas, jersey recommendations, food delivery deals, predictions, memes, fan content. The wave is here. The question is, are you going to watch it from the shore or are you going to actually ride it? Okay, that metaphor was a little dramatic, but you get the point. All right, tip number 1. And this one genuinely surprised me when I first learned about it. Print on demand. Here's how it works. You design something. A t-shirt, a mug, a phone case, a tote bag. Upload it to a platform like Redbubble, Merch by Amazon, or Printful, and when someone buys it, they print it, they ship it, you collect the profit. You never touch inventory. You never go to the post office. You never stress about warehouse space. And during the World Cup, people want football stuff. They want their country's flag. They want funny football memes on t-shirts. They want "This is my World Cup watching" shirt mugs. Now, you don't need to be a designer. Tools like Canva are free and have football templates already built in. You can create a simple, clean design in under an hour. Real example. A guy in 2022 made over $800 during the Qatar World Cup just selling Argentina World Cup champions merch after Argentina won. He uploaded the design the night of the final. Within 48 hours, he had sales. He had never done this before in his life. Has a t-shirt you designed ever made money while you slept? No? Cool. Has a t-shirt you bought ever done that? Also no. Something to think about. You're not going to retire from this, but $100 to $500 over 39 days, absolutely possible. This one is wildly underused, and I mean wildly. Here's the situation. Every bar, pub, sports lounge, restaurant, and local shop that's running World Cup promotions right now needs content. They need Instagram posts, they need TikToks, they need reels showing their watch party setup, their food specials, their happy hour deals. Most of them don't have time to do it. Some of them don't even have someone who knows how to do it. That's where you come in. You don't need to be a professional videographer. You need a phone with a decent camera, which, let's be honest, you already have. You need basic editing skills, which you can learn from YouTube in an afternoon. And you need the confidence to walk into a local bar and say, "Hey, I can make content for your World Cup promotions. Here's what I'm thinking." Charge between $50 to $150 per post or video. Land 3 clients during the tournament? That's $450 to over $1,000, just from pointing your phone at food and people watching football. This isn't hypothetical. Freelance social media content creators charge exactly these rates on platforms like Fiverr and Bark.com. During major sporting events, demand spikes. Local businesses that want to compete online need help right now. You filmed yourself doing absolutely nothing on your phone, but you haven't filmed someone else's nachos for money. I'm just saying. The math is interesting. Okay, this one sounds like a joke. It is not a joke. During the World Cup, meme pages and fan pages on Instagram and TikTok can grow thousands of followers in days. And followers, when monetized correctly, equal money. Now, I know what you're thinking. How does a meme page make money? A few ways. 1, once you hit certain follower thresholds, platforms pay you directly through creator funds. 2, brands and local businesses will pay you to promote their products to your engaged audience. 3, you can use affiliate links, meaning you recommend products and earn a commission when people buy. The key here is consistency and speed. The World Cup is 39 days. You need to post every single day. Reactions to matches, hot takes, funny predictions, iconic moments, historical facts, memes. The good news? With free AI tools, you can generate ideas, write captions, and plan content in minutes. You don't need to be funny. You need to be consistent. Multiple creators in 2022 built football meme pages during the Qatar World Cup and monetized them through brand partnerships before the tournament even ended. Some kept the pages running, and they still make money today. You've sent football memes to your friends for free for years. The idea of getting paid for it is somehow weird to you. I'm not going to tell you what to do with that information. Tip number 4. Sell a simple digital product. This one requires the most upfront work, but it's also the one that can keep paying you after the World Cup ends. A digital product is anything someone can download and use. A PDF guide, a template, a spreadsheet, an ebook. During the World Cup, what do people want? They want a match schedule tracker they can fill in, a watch party planning checklist, a World Cup bracket template for their friend group, a best bars to watch the game in cities guide, a World Cup betting guide for beginners. Not financial advice, just how the mechanics work. You create it once. You upload it to Etsy, Gumroad, or PayHip. You price it between 3 and 15s, and every time someone buys it, the money lands in your account. You don't ship anything. You don't talk to anyone. You don't wake up at 3 a.m. World Cup bracket templates on Etsy during major tournaments sell hundreds of copies. A well-designed one at $5 with $200 sales, that's $1,000 from a PDF. You've paid $5 for a PDF before. You know you have. Someone made money from your $5. That someone could have been you. Just sit with that for a moment. Tip number 5. Sell food or snacks during watch parties. Now we're getting into something that doesn't require a phone, a laptop, or a single follower. Food. Watch parties are happening everywhere during this World Cup. at people's homes, community centers, bars, parks, and people at watch parties want to eat. If you can cook, or even just assemble, you have a business. Think about it. A tray of nachos, a batch of wings, homemade guacamole, themed snacks with little football flags. Sell them to people hosting parties. Set up a small delivery service in your neighborhood. Partner with someone hosting a watch party and split the profits. This is not a new idea. It's the oldest idea. But it works. And during the World Cup, demand is very, very real. Use apps like Facebook Marketplace, Nextdoor, or even WhatsApp groups in your community to advertise. Keep it simple, keep it local, keep it delicious. Real example, during major sporting events, home food entrepreneurs regularly make $200, $600 on a single game day. Over a tournament, that adds up fast. Before I go, I want to leave you with a couple of questions, not rhetorical ones, real ones. What would you do with an extra $300 this month? Not what you should do. What would you actually do? And does thinking about it change anything? Which one felt most like I could actually do that? Not the one you should do, the one that felt real, the one where your brain went, And if you watched this far, genuinely, thank you. It means something. If it was useful, the like button is right there, and it helps more people like you find this channel. If you have a topic you want me to cover next, literally anything money adjacent, life adjacent, or I've been wondering about this for years adjacent, drop it in the comments. This channel is built on those suggestions. See you in the next one.